The spirits that wake in September long before the cities grew bright with lights and noise. The land was ruled by the seasons, and the elders understood what the young refused to learn. September was not an ordinary month. They called it the first Mber the month when the Harmattan winds first whispered across the dry earth, stirring the dust and awakening ancient things better left asleep. The story begins in the village of Oru, where every September night the wind took on a strange voice, soft, breathy, mournful. The elders said it was the voice of wandering spirits, the ones who once guarded the land but were forgotten by humans. Each year, when the first Harmattan breeze blew, they rose again, searching for what was lost. They were called the Endu, the keepers of souls. Long ago, they guided ancestors safely across the boundary between life and death. But as the world modernized and villages grew louder, the spirits became restless, abandoned, hungry for purpose. During the Mber Months, September to December, they roamed the night roads, looking for souls wandering alone. The rule was simple: no one must walk alone after midnight when the dust hangs low. But in every story, there is someone who forgets. That person was Chika, a stubborn young man who mocked old tales. One September night, he walked home late from a festival, laughing at the Harmattan wind that swirled around him. But soon he noticed something strange. His footsteps no longer sounded alone. The wind grew colder, heavier, almost alive. Behind him, he heard whispers layered upon whispers, voices calling his name, though he told no one where he was going. The moon dimmed, and the night thickened like smoke. A figure stepped onto the road. Its body flickered like dust in sunlight. Eyes hollow, skin the color of dried earth. It opened its hand, and a swirl of pale light, a soul hovered within. Chika froze. The spirit spoke. "Wanderer of the living, why do you walk the path of the forgotten?" More spirits emerged, drifting like dust devils surrounding him. Chika tried to run but found himself moving in slow motion, as though the air itself had thickened. The spirits drew closer, but Chika remembered something his grandmother once said: "Spirits respect a name spoken with truth." So he shouted his full name, declared his ancestry, and called upon the spirits of his bloodline. The Endu paused, listening. They recognized the names of elders long past. Slowly, like smoke retreating from a flame, they withdrew. The wind eased. The Harmattan fell silent. Chika survived that night, but he never walked alone again. And every September afterward, he became the loudest voice warning others: when the first dry wind blows, do not wander at night. Some things wake in September and they do not care for the living. And that is why, even today, in many places across the land, when the Mber Months begin and the breeze turns cold, the elders still say, "Walk with purpose, walk with company," for the spirits that wake in September still watch the lonely roads.